Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, the Ninja Fury here. Time for just a little review of Fairy Tail episode 296. So with this episode, we had pretty much looks like Natsu ain't really feeling too good, and I'm not talking about the whole meme either when it comes to like Thanos, but you get what I mean though. Like, we see that Natsu is pretty much, you know, suffering from this immense of magic, especially what he inherited from Igneo, so you can tell by using that with his own magic and with that power as well, he made it into where he combined those magics together. His own body is just completely out of it. Like, he won't be able to. It's like a virus pretty much, and they have to find out to pretty much fix it. So they go to I forget her name, the one that's pretty much like the healer old lady. I forget her name, it's been a while, but you get what I mean though. So basically, you know, we have that, and before we get to that though, let's talk about like the crazy reveal that they did. Even though I do remember some of this in the manga though, but we did have Aquarius, you know, coming back, because at first Brandish was pretty much right there with Lucy, you know, afterwards, because because apparently from the last episode we saw Brandish getting choked pretty much from the last episode, you know, from like her assistant, but then of course, you know, they trapped him in the prison as well because they pretty much saved her and stuff like that. So meanwhile, while that happened, you know, Brandish pretty much wanted to get revenge, and actually, you know, pretty much she got Lucy. She's doing some like kind of crazy like headlock or leg maneuver on like Lucy, thinking like, oh my god, like your mother, like I must get my revenge because she was the one that actually killed my mother and stuff like that. But in reality, that wasn't the case, because Aquarius just came out of nowhere, and basically like after her key broke after a year ago, she explained that there was another piece of the key that could actually piece it together, and Aquarius could finally actually come back. But unfortunately, she can't really get the details of it as of yet on where it's actually at. So it was a really nice reunion to see Lucy and Aquarius, you know, back together as they were. And it was actually funny to see Aquarius back to her old self with Brandish, which is actually pretty funny. He was like, oh, you have a lot of growing up to do and stuff like that. And then she actually made her like into like her like little like she actually made her bow to her will, which was actually really funny, especially like she would actually, there's this one little scene too where she's like kicking her and stuff like that, and she has like little doggy ears, and she was like woof woof and stuff like that. It's like, what in the fuck was going on? And Lucy's just like, she was like, she's actually kind of glad she ain't getting that treatment anymore, like she kind of used to, and it's just like, what in the fuck? So what happens is that Aquarius actually also came back to explain the situation of what happened with the truth and exactly what happened. Like, it wasn't really like Lucy's mom that actually, you know, did all this. It was basically one of the trusted assistants that she had working in the mansion years ago, and that trusty assistant was the one that betrayed them and actually killed Brandish's mother in the end. And then of course she realizes that. So I really did like how the anime actually did this with the soundtrack and the music and the emotions and the way this was all set up. It was very nicely done, I'm not gonna lie though. So that was actually really nice, and I really did like the little nice reunion between Aquarius and Lucy. That was actually really beautiful, it really was. But meanwhile though, we have Natsu just basically, wow, Natsu is basically there, and he is just like struggling, like I said before, because of the combined magic that he used. So basically, you know, he's suffering from this, so they have to pretty much, he's gonna need a lot of rest for the meantime until he's ready to finally get back up, because if they don't help him now, you know, obviously he could possibly die. So that could possibly be the case. But you know, it is fairy tale. I mean, come on, I'm not gonna really say like, oh, it's gonna work, but we have to see on that though. But meanwhile, we have a threat of the Grim Reaper is actually so powerful that it actually made Blue Pegasus and Mermaid, like, they actually have to retreat from them, because it's insane how like strong he is. And I know Gagio and them, like they heard about him too, so you can obviously tell that's going to be a big thing that's going to be set up too. So also we have Kagra facing off, let me see. That's right, that was the other episode. Whoops, my bad about that. But what I really meant to say was I forgot that at the very end, because there was this one scene too I just remembered. They talked about like how that one from the last episode where Kagra pretty much is like, she felt like she was like almost like, from getting rid of most of her stuff, she felt like she was almost like half naked, so she was kind of embarrassed. But I thought that was actually like pretty funny as well. And I just felt like so bad for her though, which she is actually a pretty tough warrior, but I guess she can basically get a little embarrassed at times when she has like half revealing clothes. But meanwhile though, at the very end of the episode, we have God Serena, this dude, was able to single-handedly take out most of the Magic Console members. Like, you see WARROD in them, they're pretty much just all knocked the fuck out, pretty much. Everyone is there, so God Serena, so it looks like WARROD could be on death's door. He may or may not be, so it kind of depends. Even the Dracula dude, which I'm actually, well, I don't think he's really Dracula, but he just looks like him. I'm just calling him the Dracula dude. So he's on the floor, he's gone as well. And then, of course, you know, like, oh, even Jura. Yeah, Jura was there too. Yeah, Jura. Yeah, so it looks like things are going to be quite troublesome. Overall, though, when it comes to this episode, I feel like they did a really great job when it comes to this. I'm going to give this one a 4.5. I really did like the great, you know, even though we had a lot of expedition, it was great to know about all this stuff happening, especially explains, like, now that Brandish isn't, you know, maybe she might find a way to actually join up with, you know, Lucy and Amathro. Maybe she won't go back to this broken as well. But that's all I really got to say about this episode, really. But it was great overall. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below of this episode of Fairy Tail episode 296. I'll see you guys next week for 297. Don't forget, rate, comment, subscribe. You guys know what to do. Click on that bell. Follow all the social media and the gamer tags. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky is the limit. And manga fans, keep supporting which video what you watch. And that is it. So yeah, bye.